Okay, let's look at if-else statements in PHP. We're inside our PHP file here. Let's start our PHP code, and I'll put in the end of it there so I don't forget to do that later. And I'll set a variable called user, and I will set user equal to Mike, and that with a semicolon. And I'll say if, and then in parentheses, not quotations yet, $user equals equals, which says equals, Mike, we will echo hello Mike, and that with a semicolon there. We'll come back here, refresh that, and it says hello Mike because user equals Mike. Let's go back into our PHP code here. And what I'll do is I'll change user to John. Oops, I messed that up. Hold on one second. There we go. John. Refresh it, and now we get nothing because user does not equal Michael. So let's add another section to this, and we will do it this way. Let's say we want to have it display hello world if it isn't Michael. So, or if it isn't John, or if it isn't Michael. Yes, if it isn't Michael, do this. Echo hello world, and that with a semicolon. Save that file, refresh the page, and we get hello world. And we got hello world because it's asking if it's Mike. It's not Mike, it's John, so do hello world. Now, if we want to have more than one line of code inside our if statement, all we have to do is use our squiggly brackets here. So we'll add squiggly bracket there, and we'll add a squiggly bracket there, and we'll add another line of code in here. We'll say, put a line break, and we'll say, how are you today? And that with a semicolon. Save it, refresh this. Still says hello world because it's not Mike. If we change user back to Mike, and we refresh this, it says hello Mike, how are you today? If you don't have these squiggly brackets there, it will give you errors. And that's only if you're doing more than one line of code inside the if statement. But now let's say if it's John, we want to have it say hello to John as well. So we'll add an else if part to the statement here. We'll say $user equals John, and then we'll put our squiggly brackets here and close the squiggly brackets there. And just for time, I'm going to copy and paste this section here, but change the Mike part to John. Save that. And so right now, we hit F5, it's equal to Mike. If we set user to John and hit F5, now it says, hello John, how are you today? And if we set it to Tom, since Tom is not Mike or John, it just says hello world. So that's a look at if then and else if statements in PHP. Hope you found this tutorial useful. Visit filmsbychris.com for more video tutorials like this.